Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today on this very chilly but very sunny Thursday morning? Leather Bag Lady weather report. It is a beautiful day outside, but it is chilly, which we're going to get some winter weather finally, I think. Not that do I sound excited? I don't know. I have a hard time with the heat in the summer, but I don't know. Winter, I think I love it equally. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get today's item. Now, yesterday I tried to do two items in one and it absolutely screwed me up. So I'm just going to stick with, I'm going to do a wallet one day, a bag the next day. And then I may do, actually what I'll progress to once I've got some belts ready is a wallet, belt, purse, wallet, belt, purse. Might slow down my purse ladies enjoyment, but you know what, we all need belts, we all need wallets, and why not buy them from the Leather Bag Lady? And I need to get some of this stuff listed, so that's what I'm doing. But today's wallet is really cute. Yesterday I listed the high fashion handbag bucket bag, did all the pictures, and then did the wording and everything for the wallet. So I had to redo it all again. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Ain't nobody got time for that. My kids showed me that, is it Sugar Brown or whatever video when they were little. And we were just watching the block, this decorating program. And one of the contestants, so this was 2018, this episode, and they said that in the show. So I bet that lady didn't know when her building had a fire. Check it out. Sugar Brown, I think it's called, or Ain't Nobody Got Time for That on YouTube. You'll see it. Anyway, I digress again. Here is today's beautiful wallet. Now, I've listed this as a 1980s wallet, and the reason I have done that is because of this plastic insert. I don't think these were around until the 80s. So this one is actually in really good condition. A little bit dark, I think. Just, oh no, you could clear that up. I will clear that up for you. Oh, there's two. So this one, remember these? Let me put this down. Remember these, and you've got your ID and everything in it. Oh, so there's a little bit of breakage here, but this is clear as day if you want to make use of that ID slot. And then you have that I will give a wipe out. So I will keep that out so that I remember. Cowhide leather. You've got your slip pockets, all raw leather in there. You know how I feel about raw leather. Nothing on this side. So that's all you've got for card slots. And then your kiss lock interior with this beautiful navy blue kind of silk interior. That textured. I mean, could it be older than 80s? It could be. But I really don't think so with the addition of this. So, but it's super cute. I really like it. The textured exterior just screams vintage. And again, if you can use this as a daily driver, why wouldn't you? But in today's reality, probably not. This is going to be, like I said yesterday, something that you, put a few bits and pieces in just to complete your vintage vibe for whatever your evening is going to entail, or your day, or your luncheon, or your whatever. So that is today's item. So how is everybody? We have had a rough couple of days. Pius, I know he's in pain, but yesterday and the day before, I mean, his color has changed in his face. He looks exhausted. He is just, yesterday, and as I said the day before, was a really bad day. I asked him to go to the hospital. Like, that's how much pain he's in. And I don't know how to help him. And I feel so bad because we're so elated that he had his surgery and we were going to get back to normal. We were going to, hopefully get back on the bike in the summer. But he had a very bad physio experience 2 weeks after his surgery. The physio, we don't know this for sure, so I don't want to say anything untoward, but he had a physio session that since that session, he's not been the same. And he did share it with the physio. He was not that receptive to the fact that he could have potentially pushed Pius beyond the point of just, 2 weeks after surgery. And it's not even a shoulder that is the issue. It's the bicep, because they went in and they took a piece of his bicep out because it was damaged or whatever. And then they stapled it back to the bone. And I guess over time it would grow back. But what Pius thinks is the gentleman pushed his arm all the way up and it's popped that. So his bicep, like, there's a big lump right here and it's really hard. So, I mean, goodness knows what our journey is going to be. How long are we going to have to wait for another MRI if that's the course that is going to be taken? I mean, it's just such a blow. He's ready to get back to work. I'm ready for him to get back to work only because I am not as productive with him home because I want to hang out. And it's my own fault. I'm a grown-ass woman. I should be able to deal with my own schedule, and I am working on it. But it's just, he's in there and he's huffing and puffing and he can't. It is what it is. They say everything happens for a reason. I have no idea what the reason for this would be. We've got a big reno on the trailer that needs to happen, and I just don't know what is going to be in store. We were actually going to go to the trailer yesterday, and I said to Pius, I said, listen, I have a suggestion. I said, why don't we just leave the trailer until, maybe first or second week in April? Because I know my overthinking brain, if we get there and it's a disaster because of the damage that was not disclosed to us when we bought the trailer, I'm not sure where my brain will go. And I am struggling to be the awesomeness that I was when I met my wonderful husband, and that is not going to help me get there. So just, I am an overthinker. If you are an overthinker, then you feel my pain, people. My brain never shuts off. Never, ever. Even today, I was sitting in the chair and I was looking outside and Pius went, oh boy, it's thinking. Or he didn't say it that way. He said the wheels are turning. That's what he said. Because I will just zone out. And I was thinking about we kind of did a bit of a timeline last night on just how soon after his surgery that specific physio appointment happened. And it was 2 weeks. Oh, anyway, so I tend to do that. And it's not that I'm a fatalist. I don't necessarily think the worst all the time, but I am constantly coming up. I'm sure I get this from my dad because my mom talks about this all the time. She goes, oh yeah, your dad and I were up at 3:30 this morning, solving all the problems of the world. And I do that. I don't get up at 3:30 in the morning, but I so do that. So we got up a little later again this morning. Oh, my goodness me. I did do the elliptical, and it is going to take me a while to get back into my routine. I am just not mentally there. I don't want to do it. I'm not interested in doing it. And I'm forcing myself. But I can only force myself this much at a time. Otherwise, I will just give up completely. And I am not willing to do that. And I also don't want to absolutely screw up all the good work I've done over the last couple of years. But I am it's a slippery slope right now. And seeing Pius the way he is, it's heartbreaking. It really, really is heartbreaking because there's nothing I can do. But anyway, I have reached my 1,000 sale goal a couple of days ago, actually, and I forgot to share it with you. So thank you to all of you who have purchased from me on Etsy. 1,000 sales in probably started 2020 when COVID hit. So what are we coming up for 21, 22, 4 years. So you know what? I don't care that it's taken me 4 years to reach 1,000 sales. I am a long tail seller and I don't mind that things sit there for however long. I am having to manage my storage situation a little better because in order to sell that 1,000 purses, I've had to pretty well list something Monday to Friday every day. And over a 4-year period, you can imagine how many bags that has required. So take 1,000 off of that, I've probably got 1,000 sitting around. Not all vintage bags now, however. I've got about 215, 16 vintage bags listed, and I've got a few that I haven't listed yet. And then I've got all those baskets of vintage wallets and little pouch bags and all kinds of stuff. So there is lots more to come, folks. Lots more to come. So today I'm not sure what we're up to after Pius gets home. Probably he will need a nap. I'm not sure how he's handling it. I'm letting him handle it. I was so tempted to get in the car and drive down to that friggin' surgeon's office yesterday. I really was. I just want to look after it for him. I just want to take care of it for him. But, you know, there's only so much. I would be screaming a lot louder than he does, but Pius has shared with me in the past that his 0 to 100 is instant. He doesn't have a halfway point. So for him to get frustrated enough to take it there is maybe not a good thing. And I absolutely hear that. But I'd like to think that I could possibly be the 50%. So we'll see what happens today. I told him I'd take him to urgent care today just to even get some kind of expedited ultrasound or something. Because his place of business wants him back to work. And I mean, he wants to go back to work. Believe me, he does. He's bored out of his tree, which is why I feel like I can't leave him in there all day. Like I know he's a grown-ass man and he can take care of his own schedule, but he's hurting. And I don't know. I'm wifey. I want to look after him. So that is it for me. Not really too much going on today. Like I said, I'm in the shed. The Shop at the Shed #2 is dropping this evening. It's around 7:30. So what I will do is I'm going to drop all the bags. I'm going to move the bags that are on my .com into the respective sections. And then I will drop the new bags into latest Facebook and YouTube bags, that category, that collection. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm only doing it once a week for the minute. And with hopes to take it to 3 times a week eventually. Because my ability to do shows in the winter months especially, I think is 0. And in the summer, I have other things I like to do in the summer. I do art crawl. I've got a beach thing I've got an idea of. And I mean, if I do these things weekly, then it is just like doing a show. And we'll experiment with targeting different groups and just learning. The internet, the social media thing really in the beginning for me was a means to an end, but I'm now kind of challenged by it. Like I feel a little differently about it. Not that I felt it was a chore necessarily, because I enjoy chatting. If you listen, you listen. If you don't, you don't. If you want to, see the item in the beginning and sign off, that's fine. But if you want to hang out and see what's going on in the leather bag lady world, then, we chat. It's a talking diary for me. And if you follow me, I've mentioned this many times that I have always tried to keep a diary, but I'm not a writer. I'm a talker. So here I am doing my daily diary, and I have access to all you great folks. And if you are interested, you're interested. If you're not, you're not. Now, Lynn, my customer and friend from St. Catharines, shed a little bit of light on my Tilly situation yesterday. So the Canadian Tilly is Tilley, and it's, as I look on the internet, it is Tilly Endurables, which is the hat and the shorts and the all sorts. The Tilly, actually, let me get that. Now, is this Tilly EY? Yes, this is Tilly EY as well, but I can't find, the only Tilly with an EY I can find is this Endurables, which was launched in 1980. That wallet is not from 1980. So I'm not sure. I'll keep digging. And I will look into the Tilly Lynn from the UK, because it might be that I presumed it was an extension, like Singer Sewing Machines came to Canada, like it was an extension of a UK brand. So I don't know. Stay tuned. I will look into that more. Anyway, everybody, have a great rest of the day. Keep warm. It is quite cool outside. And I will maybe talk to you tomorrow. We are going to the motorcycle show tomorrow, I think. It's $25 each to get in. Now, we went last year and it wasn't that good. So I will talk to Mr. Pius about that. And if he is not feeling up to it, then we're not going. Because obviously if he gets his shoulder bumped or his arm bumped, it is not going to be a good thing. So maybe we may or may not go. So anyway, take care, everybody. Bye.